It's Tuesday the 3rd of August. It's the first day of a 2-week sitting block, and I've got Jodeci with me. He's come down from Masterton. What's this all about, Jodeci?
I just thought I'd come down today to watch question time and the general debate from the gallery. I let the speaker know I'd be coming down today and got invited to do this video with him, so quite happy about that.
And I think it's really good that a 14-year-old is keen on Parliament, and I want to encourage people to watch Parliament, both on Parliament TV and if they can get to Wellington, to come and see it live, because it is a bit different. You get a bit more of a sense of what's going on around the Parliament if you're actually sitting up in the gallery. Right, so today we're going to start off with a statement from the COVID Minister about the bubble closing, and then there'll be a debate and questions, probably take 30 or 40 minutes before we get on to questions to ministers. Duncan Webb to the Minister of Finance about the economy, Jan Logie to the Minister of Health about the nurses negotiations, Shane Retty to the Minister of Health about overdue hospital procedures, Barbara Edmonds to the Minister of Housing about infrastructure for Porirua for new housing, Michael Woodhouse to the Minister of Finance about financial priorities, Glenn Bennett to the Minister of Social Development about people receiving the main benefit, Louise Upston to the Minister of Social Development about keeping people in emergency housing safe, Shannon Halbert to the Minister for Building about building consents, Nicola Willis to the Minister of Housing about government housing purchases, David Seymour to the Prime Minister about government's policies and statements. And I'll just say in brackets, and I understand the Prime Minister is away today. She has a cold, and like good people in these modern times, she's staying home. And Grant Robertson will be answering the questions on her behalf. Anna Lork to the Minister of Immigration about RSE, and Simeon Brown to the Minister of Police about gangs. So after that, we will go on to business. What are we going to be doing today?
So we've got the estimates debate under the name of the Honourable Grant Robertson, committee stages, Reserve Bank of New Zealand bill under the name of the Honourable Grant Robertson, another committee stages, supporting children in court bill, Honourable Chris Farfoy.
And I understand you know a bit of stuff about Chris Farfoy. What's he done recently?
Moved to Greytown not too long ago.
Right, so we've got inside knowledge from the Wairarapa about the movements of the Minister of Justice. I don't know if we should say that for security reasons, but anyway, we do. So Parliament today will sit from 2 till 6, it'll sit from 7 till 10, and I'll be back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow for tomorrow's business. Thank you.